السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا بحلقة جديدة من Buckle Up. And man, oh man, whoa, look at that guy right there. I am telling you, يعني, you know, when you have a sense of, you're proud, and يعني, we haven't had the pleasure to meet, but you're proud of somebody yet. You see the vision, تشوف إنه في تطور، تشوف إنه في هذه الرؤية. And you see it with I see people are calling already, man, that they want to know what's going on, you know. And you see all this, all this passion, all this forward way of thinking. وهذا شيء صراحة جدا جدا رهيب. Can't wait to get to know this brother more. We are talking to him on the eve of actually dropping his album Eden. حنتعرف عليه أكثر. Ladies and gentlemen, Ntitled. السلام عليكم حبيبي.
وعليكم السلام. Peace and love. Bless.
My man, اسمع, أول شيء I want to know, obviously, when you think Ntitled, يعني, tell me more about the name. I mean, you're the founder as well of something called Capital Records, اللي هي تجمع يعني في sound engineers rappers producers ما شاء الله و just incredible talent. Tell me about Ntitled.
Well,
where did the name come from?
Well, the name came from like it was always like different to me, the way I got introduced to hip hop. Well, you know, and I was born in the 90s, 1990s, so basically I'm almost like 31 now.
العمر كله.
وياك. like I feel like anyone can relate من ناحية our generation witnessed the whole, you know, the whole كده اللفة الطويلة اللي صارت و how يعني I don't know, when I was like 16 ما كان في أمل إنه I open up my Apple Music or أشوف like Freak on Apple Music or this dude dropping a track with this other dude who يعني they both happen to live right around the corner, you know what I'm saying?
صح.
يعني I witnessed the whole thing. The name Entitled, it's basically we're all entitled to express ourselves.
I like that. That's facts.
Yeah. It's music is a reflection بالأخير to your own self. Please. Something.
No, that's amazing. I was going to say, definitely it's a reflection. I mean, someone is knocking on the door right now, and we do this and Buckle Up the whole time. So we're going to take a very short break. Just open the door because he keeps knocking, and I want to continue this. So, ladies and gentlemen, stick around. We're going to be right back. We haven't even started with this, brother. Let's go.
A few moments later.
I love the name صراحة. يعني أحييك على الاسم. That's amazing. But tell me your story about كيف أنت أصلا, how did it even يعني get in your mind to even get started? إيش اللي ألهمك? You know, you hear people مثلا they heard a J Dilla track and they were like خلاص I want to get into that. They heard I don't know, Tupac, they heard Biggie, they heard whoever, or they got into rap. أنت إيش كيف دخلت عالم الإبداع هذا وكيف دخلت عالم البرودكشن عمد؟
It's interesting when you mention it. I don't think it's the first time وآخر مرة حتسمعها from a producer saying that J Dilla is his favorite producer or whatever. But it was funny because I've only been introduced to J Dilla يعني like 6 years ago.
Wow.
That's not much يعني if you really think about it. يعني,
yeah, but you're relatively young يعني I get it.
Yeah. when I was growing up هنا في السعودية, أنت you know how it is يعني what we were exposed to من ناحية niche.
You were spoon-fed. We were spoon-fed entertainment. That's a fact.
Yes, preach. like I was brought up يعني من ناحية ال R&B, when you go listen to them like old pop tracks ولا link فجأة like a Britney Spears track is trending ولا بعدها شوي Linkin Park and then Nickelback and then you go back to Tupac again and start realizing you just found your own self when it comes to music. عرفت قصدي, no, this is what I want to do ولا this dude sounds cool. Because it's funny, when I started, it was just because this sounds amazing. I want to do like that. I want to be like that. I want to it wasn't as deep as I want to express myself like that. That came later. And that happened later.
بس surrounding في الوطن العربي عامة وخاصة في السعودية, how did you get into يعني what made you مثلا decide to be that? I know many people مثلا كانوا يعني سعوديين كانوا مثلا برا في أمريكا, so the influence was there, they studied there, did you were always in Saudi? Well, how did that go?
I think no, there is no mechanism عندنا في السعودية للأسف for someone to be encouraged to follow you know a specific path in hip hop ولا whatever يعني في الميوزك new wave music industry مثلا نقول خلينا من الأغاني الخليجية اللي هي already السعودية يعني يعني already يعني من زمان يعني ما يحتاج ف like بالنسبة ل this type of music there was no systematic يعني way for any of us back in the day to get into actually creating music. It just happened إنه فجأة يوم من الأيام I just كذا stumbled upon a garage band and then I was like, yo, let me record something with my earpiece and then I was like, yo, this shit sound clean. And of course it wasn't, فهمت؟ بس إنه يعني you know that feeling. You're like, whoa, wait, I'm actually this is me that's the beat وبعدين it starts from there هو it's very يعني very شوي يكون موضوع سطحي في البداية يمكن but it goes deeper you run out of instrumentals on YouTube and then you start acting like yo I want to make a beat because I ran out of instrumentals
wow
that's how I got introduced to production in general يعني I used to write and rap before I even produced a beat which came like 2011.
I think you're building an amazing space.
Something from the ground up, يعني, basically.
Facts.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
It feels really, really good. It's a lot of, and it's a mix of a lot of emotions. And sometimes you got your ups and downs. So sometimes you're like, what the hell am I doing? عرفت? And then you're like, no, this is actually we're like 88 New York right now. عرفت قصدي هنا في السعودية. You get to actually pave the way to someone else. And this is ترى why I started Capitol Records to actually be the dude اللي يعني when I deal with ريان مثلا يعني shout out all the boys يعني صراحة بدون ذكر اسماء يعني كلهم يعرفون نفسهم like these يعني monsters صراحة ريان واحد منهم. And he's just 19, 20. The dude goes to med school. He ain't got time for rap.
Wow.
Still, I was like, bro, when I met him, يعني أول مرة, I was like, يعني I felt like the need, and this dude was crazy, but I felt the need to be the dude اللي كنت أتمنى يكون موجود when I was 19. يعني ما أنا من النوع اللي كنت أتفرج توي ستوري بالإنجليزي مو بالعربي.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's a thing ترى. كنت أروح عند عيال عمي وبعدين أتفرج توي ستوري اللي بالعربي, and then it's a whole different culture,
different experience.
And هنيدي كان يقول أشياء غير لما يعني Tom Hanks says it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's funny actually.
Yeah, it's cultural.
طيب, Eden, I mean, as we speak, I think it's gonna drop in half an hour or like 40 minutes right now. How many tracks is it? Like, what? Tell me more about it. I want you هحط الارtwork حيكون موجود هنا. Tell me first of all about the artwork and what pushed you to drop this. Obviously, it's your debut album, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah. What pushed you to take this step? Tell me about the artwork that we're gonna see right here. Yeah, and then we'll talk about the tracks.
2 years ago, the mission was إنه كل أحد he gets to drop a single. تخيل big. كل أحد المشن حقه في هذه السنة to drop a track. لهالدرجة كنا يعني تونا
one track.
Yeah, just one track, and we did. That was 2019. 2020, we were like, okay, شباب, يلا موتي, كالي, وسام, ريان, yo, كل أحد this year got to drop a project. Don't follow the trend. Do whatever you want. This is the project that you're gonna learn from. عرفت قصدي? And this is you. This is what you're gonna compare yourself to. Yes, we take our time, and if anything, we are so patient when it comes to actually getting that sound.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying والله we're patient إنه we're الميكس حنخليه full option على قولتهم ولا شيء, بس إنه we're patient من ناحية إنه ما إحنا مستعجلين على رزقنا, you know, because it's gonna happen. If we're true, it's gonna happen, you know. We ended up إنه كل واحد ينزل album. وسام dropped في April.
Yeah.
With the Flow, Rayyan dropped Finest of September.
Yeah.
Then me and Kali went on a side project and we dropped a collaborative album.
I love that.
Yeah, which is a unique sound. It's not neither mine or his sound. And it's not يعني ما حقنا. It's only experimental and it's only natural when two people collab. يعني I
صح.
feel. فكنا نبغى نستفيد من التجربة. This album, I felt like I didn't feel like obligated to drop it. يعني some of the guys, and Moti didn't want to drop an album. He was like, if it happens, it happens. Exactly. That's what happened.
Okay.
And I took my time producing these guys' projects. Eden is obviously late. It was supposed to drop last year, which is perfect. Yani I'm gonna tell you why, because the date is super special.
Yeah.
Yani I recorded the first track last year, and it had a concept, and I just built
on that
the whole narrative around that concept.
Which track was that?
It's Mike Tai. That was the first track.
Mike Tai. And the whole concept was built on that track.
Yeah.
متحمس أعرف what's the track about? Like what's the concept, if you can tell us? Because obviously this is going to go out and people can, if you're already watching this, you guys, the Eden is out. You can check it out. There's going to be links تحت. Definitely go check it out.
Yeah, Mike Tai. Mike Tai was basically it was basically just expressing my own reality and being inspired by other people's lives. I created this. I love sci-fi, and I love just creating characters and just putting them into this world, and where I can do whatever I want to them, not on a dark, point of view. But I mean, you get to actually see yourself in positions that you never imagined to be. Which is also it's a very abstract idea.
Yeah, I mean, using the word abstract, تشوف الارtwork, you can tell. Tell me about the art. Who did the artwork, by the way? Like, amazing job.
The artwork, basically, it's this super talented painter. He's a friend of my dad's.
Okay.
الوالد هو صديق للفن. He's an art collector.
تحياتي لك وللوالد. That's amazing, bro.
حبيبي. This painting was أهدت للوالد 25 years ago, and it basically inspired. It's been through a lot. I've always stared stared into that painting while reflecting. You can notice like the eyes are the only normal thing for the photo, which you can relate to. Because you got eyes and Egg got eyes. Basically, it's the only non-abstract thing for the painting. 70% is abstract, which is reflected for the sound and the content and the beats. It's 70% experimental, 30% hip-hop, let's say. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Definitely psychedelic, definitely... definitely like Zen type of feel. That was the only way I could have I could have made an album صراحة is by going deep, because I feel like this is what we're lacking in general في الcommunity السعودي, which is depth. عرفت قصدي depth.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I see like من الشعر البيت. I don't know if we're ready for it. صراحة مثلا a guy like Black B, I think he's trying صراحة to
shout out Black B صراحة one of the realist, one of the few ones who actually ما ينطبق عليهم الكلام هذا. Because he pushing it. He's the father of trap for God's sake.
Yeah, I would say that. Okay, so a couple of questions هنا. أول شيء, how long did it take you to do that? To finish the whole thing, and why 12/2?
Well, it took me almost a year, like
wow,
11 months to be exact. Started last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the date 12/2?
12/2. Well, it falls with the whole narrative حق الالبum, which is basically you got Eden, right? And then you got you got the 9 tracks, you start off the first track. I don't want to spoil anything, but probably this is going to be out by the time.
Yeah.
You start off with the first track. You follow this dude's life throughout the whole album. يعني some shit happens في الدنيا.
Okay.
عرفت؟ وأنا
Okay.
I've seen it. It's يعني I've seen it around me. It's definitely influenced by الجنريشن حقي specifically اللي كنت أشياء اللي كنت أشوفها when I was young.
Yeah.
When I was much younger. الأشياء اللي no one would actually imagine إنه هاي الأشياء موجودة, you know, عندنا في المجتمع. They know, but they don't know to what extent.
Facts.
And I'm talking about this dude who at the very end of his story, he becomes a victim of his own يعني of his own يعني a victim like a victim of drugs ولا a victim of اسمها brutality ولا bullying ولا
what do you want الناس اللي يسمعوه, what do you want them to take away from it? I know it's the wrong question to ask, especially in giving it's abstract and stuff like that. والفن هو اصلا it's subjective يعني اذواق وكل واحد حياخذها, بس انت ك Ntitled, what do you want for people to get from it?
Like I've been through stages in my life where I've seen people around me waste their youth and their life in general يعني ultimately. This is just me preaching basically.
فاهم.
That إنه this happened. This is the story. This is a dude who's been.
Does the story reflect you in a way?
Me, but in a scenario of what if I was hooked on drugs and I was رايح فيها وش بيصير? I was.
Is that wow? That's very interesting. Is that understood from the beginning? No.
Yeah.
Or because you're saying it now يعني إذا أنا أبغى أول مرة بسمع الألبوم I'm like, oh, that's his story.
Yeah, you won't get it because but basically the same story ends for the fifth track, which is the interlude, which is Dreams, where he actually ODs and enters this lucid state.
Got you.
Which he says في واحدة من lines he says طبعا each line ends with dreams and he says I got dues, I got bills, I got few hundred bills left, got no time to lose, I got dreams that I'ma make it before I fake it. My knees and feet are aching, tired of running, chasing dreams. Hating on my own creation. I only feel elated when I sleep, so my dreams are the only thing that's sacred. But yo, you know what really gets me hanging titties? Dreams.
Oh, okay.
Dreams of making it out of this bitch alive with my soul intact. I got dreams. I dream of wealth, never could spend it all. I want it all. I got it all in my dreams. But until you start realizing, no, this dude is not talking about dreams. This dude got suicidal thoughts. فهمت قصدي? It's very abstract. It's not meant for you to understand it like that. That's why it's abstract.
Okay. But are you? I mean, thank you for that. بس أنت do you think المجتمع السعودي عامة يعني عربي عامة والسعودي خاصة ready for something like that? ولا you don't care, ولا you pushing it يعني?
No, it's not about I don't care. I just believe so much and this is gonna help someone. Someone's gonna relate to it. I don't necessarily care because I know I actually believe in my community. I'm seeing يعني قاعد أشوف ناس they listen to my stuff and they actually get it. عرفت?
I'm interested to know about the features, bro, because you got some really incredible stuff right there. You got tell me about the features. I mean, shout out to the brother Mu'ayyid. He was like kind of you guys, man, you know, amazing any stuff, amazing any always connection. But tell me about the features about that in the album.
Basically طبعا just any note انه we're trying to do it different هنا. Sorry, we're trying to do it different هنا.
Yeah, tell me how.
من ناحية features, who to actually feature and why. We started featuring producers on our album. Can I get a minute? Which is actually it only makes sense in our and from our perspective because أصلاً the community is already يعني trying to elevate بشكل يعني that's our mission ultimately Capital Vision for records and to elevate the
of course. Yeah.
one of the ways اللي شفناها إنه if you feature anyone who's on your track, even if he was on a double or an ad-lib or something, this dude, when he hit that double in that way, he wrote a melody. عرفت? That's a melody. He just wrote it. Why do يعني it's even more important than talking about, yo, you wrote a melody, you get like a royalty. لا, I think I should feature you on this track as well.
تكتب يعني الاسم نفسه. Okay.
Yeah, like the first track, if the funk is happening, is featuring AM and Moti. AM basically they made the beat. أنا دخلت على أنس, he was making the beat. I only did the bass line. It was خلاص, it was set. And Moti he hooked me up with those crazy ass ad-libs and harmonies. No, seriously, like I really feel that this dude is supposed to be featured. The only rappers on the like an actual verse on the album is Rayyan. He's on 2 tracks, which is Black Banners and Thinking. And, Grizzly is on the hook on that element. Azus gave me the most. Ya Allah, Azus's verse on that element is just so unique, to be honest. That's the
I can't wait. I mean, look, that's half an hour more to go for the album to get.
Yo, I can't wait. And صراحة, I can't wait, bro. It's been like a year, bro.
You got one track right now that you would give it, like, for someone to get to know the whole album in a way. Which track would you give and why? Like one track only.
I would probably choose the last track.
Which is
called Eden.
Eden, اللي هي حق AM and Cali B.
Yeah, featuring AM on beat, Cali B on the doubles, crazy ass doubles. Sorry.
Before you do that, let's talk about Muayyad and his contribution to generally Entitled and his work with you guys.
Yeah.
Wow, what is this dude? I love his wordplay. تحية لمؤيد النفاعي.
Muayyad is super talented. When we first met, I knew him back in the day. We used to chill at the same place, and I used to chill at this dude's Malhaq, who used to chill at Diwaniyat, his older brother. So same house, different Diwaniyats. He's always there. I never got to know him until recently, when we actually started working on. We got together. He was like playing me some stuff. I played him Kaif. And then I played him something else. He was gonna hop on Kaif, and then we realized, I don't have the project because we recorded it at AM. So انكتبت دنيا هذاك اليوم. Like I played him Dunya, and then he was like, "Yo, what is this?" And then I was like, "Bro, this is some real stuff, bro. What are you gonna do?"
Yeah.
But he was like, "Yeah, let's go."
Wow.
صراحة.
Amazing. Okay, so I got a couple of favors here. I definitely want to hear Eden, but I want to hear also Muayyad's contribution.
Let's go.
I'm very interested. So let's go with Eden. Like play that and let's like vibe with it.
Yeah, definitely. I'll play actually Aden first.
Okay.
Aden is the one with Muayyad.
It's the only
track. Yeah, it's the only track in Arabic.
Yeah. Oh my God.
حين هو حرام وهو حلال أبغى أروح العدم بس طريقها ماني دال دلني يمكن دلالتك تكون سبب نجاتي عجل في ذمتي هموم في ذمتي ديون كثير أشوفهم يهزدون أنا مدري إن كان ما يشيلهم وش مني يبون من قام اليوم لين الليل تكون يوم جاء الجد جبتهم عندي بدوا يتأتئون عموما يبون يمسحوني بس التاريخ انكتب زي توت عنخ آمون ما تفرق أكبروني لأن أبو بليس من جاك مبابلونيس وهو من داخل خسيس شفاف كلامه كيس
قل له بيس لأنه ما نصاحب إلا معدن نفيس 6 ساعات وأنا تابع الأخبار على الشاشة في العين غباشة طفشت وقلت خليني أروح أكل شاورما عند الباشا واحد شاورما لحم وكثر طحينة لأن الدنيا هذه لعبة فينا واقف أتعشى على الرصيف مستمتع بالخريف 2 واقفين شادين يا لطيف وقفوا أمامي كل يطالع في عين الثاني وقال الأول للثاني ما تعرف أنا مين رد عليه ما أعرف أنت مين وأنا عايش هنا من سنين لو مين يكون جدك جرب مد يدك انت راخي ما حد شدك كيف من الرجال عدك رد عليه قال له هي أصد كل هجماتك. لو إيش مهاراتك، لو أنت جاكي تشان أنا جنكيز خان، لو أنت باتمان أنا سوبرمان. إذا كنت سيل أنا سدك، إذا كنت حيل أنا هدك. هذا ردي يلا هات ردك. ملقوف قال لا تسوي شي غبي، العنوا بليز وصلوا على النبي.
حين هو حرام وهو حلال، أبغى أروح العدم بس طريقها ماني دال. دلني يمكن دلالتك تكون سبب نجاتي، عجل في ذمتي هموم. حين هو حرام وهو حلال، أبغى أروح العدم بس طريقها ماني دال. دلني يمكن دلالتك تكون سبب نجاتي، عجل في ذمتي هموم.
Yo.
It's grimy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Seriously, I really love this record. I'm not selling you. Seriously.
Yeah. Bless, wallah, bless.
Wow.
This is Eden. This is outro vibes, you know?
Outro vibes. Guys, Eden is out right now. Check it out in the link below.
Let's go.
What if I told you the minute your life will end? What if I told you I'm washing all of your sins? What if I told you your body is just a vessel and time is just an illusion? We live in our own seclusion. What if I told you the beginning was the end? What if I told you the second you're about to drift, or your gift to the generation, a remedy that persists? What if I told you it ain't about to unfold? See the sea you've been watering is still far from a money tree. What if I told you that heaven is far from reaching, that you don't belong in Eden, you're deemed as a fallen being? Would that be awful? You told me my life's a movie that's based on a Stephen novel. Been worshipping gin and jewelry. My prison is my own region. It's supposed to take me to Eden. It's supposed to take me to paradise. On my way to Eden, stop for drinks. On my way to Eden, lost my shoes. On my way to Eden, smoke some herb. On my way to Eden.
What was the most kind of I would say like the most difficult track to produce / to get on, something into emotionally you found it difficult, since the album has a lot of abstract messages? It was like kind of deep for you. What was the most difficult kind of track or segment in the EP, in the album? Sorry.
That's a good question. I would probably say that's a very tough question. Probably Keep My Head Up.
Keep your head up.
Yeah, keep. Yeah, it's called Keep My Head Up, but yeah.
Oh, keep your. Okay. That was which track was that?
It's like the seventh track. It's
seventh track. Yeah. Keep my head up. Why? What's the reason?
Well, I felt it was the way it was arranged, the way I wrote the bridge, and then it was kind of challenging to me من ناحية إنه I had you know when you have a lot of space to actually say everything.
Yeah.
I wanted to fit a specific idea in a 3-minute track, which was very challenging to me من ناحية how am I gonna say this bar using 3 words, ولا get this idea الحين توصل 3 words بعدين هنا 3 words اللي بعدها we're moving to another thing already.
Fine. I think it's amazing. How do you feel right now? Like, just few minutes from now, how you feeling? You nervous?
I feel great. Yeah, definitely nervous. Definitely. I couldn't sleep last night, bro. Well, I couldn't sleep. Like, my wife was like, what the hell is wrong with you? It's just an album.
God bless. But no, I definitely got it. But God bless. I think, inshallah, it starts with the family and friends supporting it and showing love, and then it goes back, it goes out. I really appreciate you taking the time, صراحة, man, to come through to this and talk to me about this. I think it's very important. I do appreciate اللي بتحاول انت تسويه, لانه we've been spoon fed entertainment all our lives. To be honest, كمان معاك, we've been spoon fed الفن عامة all our lives. and I think it's time for us to يعني يكون في شيء ممكن نفكر فيه timeless like you're saying and only time can tell. But forget all that.
Yeah.
You are entitled to your own things, which is true to you, which is I love it.
Exactly.
I mean, man, يعني الزبدة في الموضوع, and this is amazing. أنا حابب أسألك سؤال أخير. مؤيد's addition in the whole album and collaboration معاك. Is that because I think مؤيد has a certain weight صراحة, either in the entertainment ولا خاصة في الراب السعودي الآن, and his whole vibe, what he was able to do, as an incredible talent, mashallah. I do think that's amazing. أنا شخصيا التعاون هذا, because مؤيد will pull up fans or people that listen to him and tell them, guys, this exists. Now the mass might be like we're talking about it, إنه لا يا أخي هذا غريب شوي علينا ولا وصعب وما أعرف إيش blah blah. But I'm sure some of the masses will be like, wow, that's amazing. ويصير في تعود إنه that's the vibe right now, that's the energy.
It's only natural. يعني whatever happened, إنه مؤيد, we worked or not, it was only natural. There was never a case إنه I sent him a beat and then I was like, yo, I need a verse, and then he sent me a verse. That's not the way we do it in Capital in general. We like to vibe out, يعني the whole thing يطلع بنفس الوقت. I respect the idea of sending verses to people. We work like that. بس إنه with مؤيد specifically,
it's a vibe thing, organic thing, which is cool.
Definitely.
Would you work with someone outside, obviously the capital, like outside the entity? يعني مثلا في رابر سعوديين جدا كثار. Do you wanna go there? Well, not yet.
لا, definitely. I'm hungry. I'm down. يعني I think أصلاً the only way for us to elevate is to collaborate.
If you have the opportunity to collaborate مع somebody now, ممكن تقول لي اسم إذا تبغى تتعاون مع شخص في السعودية.
في السعودية.
في السعودية.
Would definitely love to collaborate مع يعني صراحة من last year وأنا I've been having يعني thoughts about what would the sound be like if I collaborate with this dude or this dude. What's always يعني not that this dude is better than this dude. لا, it's because the clash of sounds is gonna be interesting to me.
صح.
Was definitely like يعني on top of my list. شو اسمه MT9.
And 9.
Yeah, 9 is
خطير
صراحة. Definitely interesting. أبغى أشوف إيش بيطلع يعني.
That's very interesting.
Because وش بيصير, like what is gonna happen.
Are you guys in talks?
يعني he's a very يعني I consider him as a mentor صراحة.
Wow.
This dude. Not heavily يعني he did not يعني مو إنه والله هو, بس إنه صراحة when we first started he was one of the few guys اللي كان
showed love.
اللي يرد اللي يرد و actually no, do this ولا do that وكذا.
Wow. Yeah, I mean it's amazing because صح, he's also obviously a sound engineer / producer, rapper, so and that's amazing, bro. Listen, أنا ما حطول عليك صراحة, and this is يعني لا يمل معاك, and I really want to kind of vibe with you and sit down with you more. But يعني 5 minutes or 7 minutes from now, the album is going to be out, and we're going to listen to it. I'm about to listen to it. I'm going to like shut down right now, and actually vibe with it and kind of focus on this one. But اللي سمعته أنا Ntitled, I'm telling you,
let's go.
The world might not be ready. العالم الخاص فيك أنت يمكن ما يكون جاهز. Okay, I want one favor, يعني one request from you. Keep doing it, because you came in terms of like the Ntitled, you're entitled to that. Stick to that, and I think it will break through. Man, what I've heard right now, the sound is mad.
It has to stand tall, definitely. ومع الوقت ما يهزها ريح, like.
أيوة. Yeah. No, man. Well, I wish you all the best, my brother. This is, of course, your handle. Any last words you'd like to say before we finish?
Just shout out Capital, shout out the boys, shout out you, Big House. Yani, thank you for this. Thank you for allowing me to express my self on your platform. and bless you for everything you've been doing. يعني,
حبيبي يعطيك ألف عافية. بالعكس خدامك أنا وخدام الشباب. Peace and love you guys. Follow the brother, and if you reach this end, go listen to the album. It's Eden. It's out, man. Go check it out. Beautiful. يلا نقول لكم تفضل في شيء تقوله؟
أبد.
اوكي. نقول لكم peace and love. لايك وسبسكرايب. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. سلام.